Welcome back to Star Trek Online, everybody. I am your host, the Housecoat Gamer. It's time for Secret Orders. I hate Starfleet intelligence. But, hey, any excuse to play around with the Connie, right?
Commander Burgess, Starfleet Intelligence. There's something I'd like you to look into. It could change the course of the war in our favor. We have intel suggesting that the Klingons are operating a secret weapons facility in the Hiromi cluster. We also believe the base is under the command of Ambassador Bavat, a controversial figure in Klingon politics. I'd like you to get to the truth of the matter, and soon. To that end, I'm sending one of my top agents to join you on the mission. I think you'll find Lieutenant Van Zyl to be a very capable officer. Don't hesitate to seek her counsel in the field. Proceed to the Briar patch and find out what the Klingons are up to. If there are any weapons there, you are to deactivate or destroy them. And should you encounter the ambassador, do bring him in. I'd like a word.
Now, due to certain issues, I will not be using the Excelsior class in the next few missions. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is because he doesn't have the legendary Excelsior. Yes, actually. There's a lot of ships I don't have, so... Well, as I'm not a science captain, might as well just get on with it, right? Blow up all the defense turrets. And every Klingon ship that gets in my way. Because that's how I roll. Unless, of course, I'm just speedrunning this. And, well, I am known for that. Not today. Oops. Oops. Didn't mean to skip through that. For a design that's 150 years old, well, 160 by this time, it is a very effective ship. Gotta love the Connie. I really need to get that better uniform. I mean, no offense to Colas, but you do not fit in that uniform. I don't even think I got the color right. Wow.
I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but ask fast. I'm going to the shuttle bay and getting out of here. I'm an independent researcher. Word got out that an interested party was paying a lot of Latinum for simple projects. It sounded like a good deal. Then I got here, found out the Klingons were my new employers, and the good deal was work or die. I should have known better. There used to be about 20 of us working on various projects. As people completed their work, they would disappear. I heard one of the Klingons say that my time was up. You got here just in time. Bavat is the one running this whole operation. I overheard him say he's keeping the Klingon Empire strong by prolonging the war with the Federation. He thinks that unless the Klingons have an enemy on which to focus their energies, they'll fight amongst themselves and tear the Empire apart. I kind of hope he's right.
Sadly, he is. That doesn't mean I like it. In fact, I would prefer an empire that's tearing itself apart. Much safer for the rest of the galaxy.
He hasn't let much information slip, but I know that he found some sort of device abandoned in deep space. He wants to use it in an attack so horrible, the people of the Federation will demand that Starfleet take revenge. The fighting will continue for years. I'm heading for the hangar, finding the first ship that will fly, and getting out of here. I'm done working for Klingons. Some of them are honorable, but Bavat cannot be trusted. His desire for war with the Federation has blinded him. The Klingons are planning something big. They have been forcing us to design weapons. They want improved disruptors and torpedoes for their ships, but some of their demands have been very specific. They want a weapon that can punch through solid neutronium, which is impossible. And they keep talking about torpedoes, with payloads big enough to destroy a small planet. There are prototypes of some of the new weapons in the laboratory here, as well as schematics on the base computers. If I were you, I'd destroy the prototypes and the schematics. Neither side needs that kind of destructive power.
Thank you. These Klingons have had me designing weapons for them at Disruptor Point. The scientists who finished their research are taken away. We are the only two left.
Is it so hard to say disruptor point? Or gunpoint? I mean, seriously, it's not so... awkward. That sounded real awkward. Disruptor point. Why not disruptor point? Join my army of the Borg. What can I say? I enjoy the whole, making an army of drones. Nothing like a good session of kill the Klingons. Sadly, there's quite a few Klingons I wish I could kill. All of them from STD. As you might guess, I work really quick. It's not like this mission is very slow, though. I mean, the slowest part is, well, in space. Well, time to blow up some of Bavat's ships. I'm kind of disappointed that the whole Ultimate Klingon storyline was just removed.
Face to face at last with one of the Federation's greatest officers. I've read much about you, though I'm not as impressed as our intelligence agents are. After all, you were rather easily led to this system by a few well-placed pieces of bait. I've had pet dogs with more sense. I have everything I need from the research station, but I must say, humiliating a Federation war criminal is, as the humans say, an added bonus. Try to stop us if you must. However, I won't think poorly of you if you walk back to Earth with your tail between your legs, there to whimper at your master's feet.
I haven't exactly conducted any war crimes.
Victory is mine, and mine alone. Kapla!
I mean, the only one conducting any war crimes here is, Bavat. Me? I'm taking out a station filled with, well, weapons. Nothing illegal about taking out a research station, which happens to be run by the KDF. Disabling weapons R&D is quite within the bounds of war. Get back here so I can blow you up. I'm in a Constitution-class starship. Your chances of victory are slim to none. Time to set us up the bomb. I send signal. Yeah. Bad joke is bad, I realize it.
I've read the after-action report filed by Lieutenant Van Zyl. Pity we weren't able to apprehend Bavat, but I'm glad we shot that weapons facility down. Nicely done. As for that weapons research the Klingons were conducting, Starfleet has some of our best people analyzing the data you recovered. We'll find out what Bavat and his people were doing there soon enough. There's a lot more intel to analyze, and I suspect we'll be working again soon. Klingons don't tend to think small, and we'll need the best we can get to deal with Bavat and his
machinations. I think they screwed up there. Anyway, I have to reskin this ship for its Tier 2 appearance. There aren't that many Tier 2 ships around, unfortunately. Housecoat Gaming, signing off.